Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Randy, crime fighting chicken. Hello, Colin. Hello, people joining on Facebook. By the way, Facebook stars, you can send them if you want. I can't see the sending them, but actually, let me see if I can see. I might be able to see. Let me try to see if I can live within a live. I don't want to. I don't actually want to do that. I want to mute this, but maybe I can see. Hey, there I am. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, actually, I can see it. That's pretty cool. I got two windows open. All right. Anyways, hey, thanks for joining. Down for COVID. No good, Tori. So sorry about that. Thank you, Megan, for the stars. Thank you, Kelly, for the stars. I appreciate it. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And I realized I'm competing with Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers over on the Versus channel. So I don't know how this will go. We're just gonna see how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you, Jill. Thanks, Kelly, for the stars. I appreciate it. And if you're on YouTube, you can send a super chat if you want. Super chat it up. But it's time for a little teacher talk. I do have some comedy coming your way. Thank you, Amber, for the stars. So I got a little bit of jokes. First off, though, May 7th, mark your calendars. Next Teacher Zoom show is happening. You're going to want to watch it. It's amazing. Trust me. Ashley, Jessica, thank you for the stars. Happy Easter as well to all of you. May 7th is going to be a show for the ages. I've got some special guests lined up that are unannounced. This past time we had, obviously, Adam Ferrara joined us on the Teacher Comedy Zoom show. If you've never attended one, it's like a real comedy show. We have stand-up comedians that do their time, and I give them a light. It's great. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun, and they're pros. It's pro comedy. It's really a good time. And I do comedy. I host the whole thing. I usually do some new jokes and get to debut some stuff in there. So hello, Dylan. Hope you had a nice Easter. I did as well. Galaxies and Beyond. Hello from Jamaica. Alex, hello, guys. Yeah, where did spring break go? I don't know where it went. It's ridiculous. It's just flew by. I don't know. Hey, there's a lot of stuff going on. But also, this Saturday, I'll be in Miami doing a show at the Yumbrella. You heard that right, Yumbrella. And then April 16th through 17th, I'll be in Sarasota at McCurdy's. That's an outdoor show. So if you're a little COVID cautious, that's a perfect show outside. And then April 22nd through 24th, I'll be in Wisconsin in the following cities: Hillsdale, Cornell, and Peshtigo. I don't know where that is, but I'll be there. It's interesting because I'm a little disappointed. Last time I flew to Wisconsin to do this particular show, we had I didn't look. I was looking for. No, I did not find the missing egg. I'll get to that too, Aaron. But I was looking for some cheap flights. Couldn't find any. Could not find anything to Wisconsin. And I was going to rent a car and drive up to Wisconsin. It was like $600. I'm like, that's all the money I was going to make. This is ridiculous. Natalie, thanks for the stars. And so I was trying to find something, and I couldn't find anything. And then finally, the day before I'm set to leave, I did a quick Google search, and there was a flight on Frontier. And it was $18 round trip to Green Bay, nonstop flight from Orlando. $18 for a flight to Green Bay, Wisconsin. And I was like, do I get a seat? Like, am I standing the whole time? Am I in the plane or outside? Do we just cruise at a low altitude? I I didn't know. Yeah, Peshtigo. Sorry, Tim, I mispronounced that. Sorry. But it was $18 round trip. And I was like, how is this possible? So I booked it, and I flew with my opener. We booked it, $18 round trip, $9 each way. I don't know how that is. Thank you for the stars, Marjorie and Alva. So this is a true story. We get on the plane. I thought first of all that was not happening. We're waiting, and there's nobody there at the gate. I thought they moved it. No, we get on the plane. We are two of 5 people that were on this entire flight. Gigantic plane. 5 of us. I mean, we had it was literally like the actual flight attendant just stood in front of the plane and was like, "What do you want to drink?" And I'm like, "Can I have a Pepsi?" They're like, "Yeah, you want 1 can, 7, 5? I don't know what, you can have whatever you want. Do you want to fly? Do you want to fly for a little bit? You want to get up there in the pilot seat? Test it out." It was weird, but thanks, Jed, for the Easter stars. Yeah, so and it was Frontier Airlines. This is what happened. So I figured it out. They had an inaugural flight that they had really publicized as a nonstop from Green Bay to Orlando. We got off the plane and there were cameras, news cameras, and people were wearing all their Mickey ears and everything. They had to get the plane to Green Bay and didn't have it actually booked as a flight that you could get on. It was kind of off the record till the day of. And so we were one of only 5 people to book this flight. And it was just basically its goal was to get there. So that's why it was only $18 round trip, is that they were just, it was like a last second thing. It was amazing. It was like the best flight of my life. It was so great. Kelly, thank you over on YouTube for the super chat. But yeah, Mary, thanks for the stars. And so that was the best thing ever. So needless to say, I'm flying Delta this time because there's no one way on Frontier anymore to Green Bay. They canceled it. And I could fly Frontier to Green Bay, but there was a 14-hour layover in Denver. That's where I want to go, Denver, to wait for 14 hours in their airport and then fly to Green Bay. So no, not happening. Did get the vaccination. Thank you, Mimi. Yep. I know they all have names and animals. It's a weird thing. Teachers, I'm getting to the jokes in just a second. Just got a few stories and stuff, but teachers, thank you all for enjoying the professional development / comedy shows that I do. I do a comedy show or a professional development for teachers. If you are an administrator or just want your own show, it's on Zoom and it's real cheap, real affordable. $200 for the comedy portion or $300 for comedy and PD. And the reason I added the PD is because I've PD presented plenty of times. But B, some administrators won't go for it. They're like, yeah, we don't want a comedy show. It looks bad. Well, you can say, hey, he can do the professional development too. And it's actually fun. I talk about humor in the classroom, how to incorporate it with your students. And it's not like fantasy stuff either. It's actually stuff you can do. And how to help laugh the stress away, but not only just for you, but for your students as well, because everyone needs help with de-stressing. Anyways, yeah, so thanks so much for tuning in. You could be watching the Isley Brothers, you're not. Thank you, Ashley, for the stars. I did not find the egg, by the way, a mystery egg. And my children made eggs. We dyed them, real eggs. And one of them disappeared. It's somewhere in my house. Don't know where. It's just gone, and we'll find it. We'll find it one way or another. But it was so funny because my son is holding his little Iron Man egg, and it's got a little crack in it. And he's like, "This one's cracked." I was like, "It's okay. You can still put stickers on it." And he's like, "Okay." And then he goes to put the first sticker on, and it falls on the ground. He's like, "I don't think I can put them on anymore." I said, "Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can either." Jenny, good question. Do I have a Patreon? Yes. It is for Crying in My Car. It is being revamped tomorrow morning, by the way, and a lot of stuff added. Wait for that. I'll announce and tell you exactly what it all entails shortly. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Lauren, for the stars. So, yeah, that egg somewhere. Don't know where it's going to be. But yeah. New merch, by the way, on devincomedy.com. If you want new merch is live on devincomedy.com. If you want the end of the year PD, teacher Zoom show at gmail.com. I'll talk about that stuff later. And May 7th is the next teacher Zoom show. I did these and I literally took time to type them out. Didn't even put them on there. So yeah, that's me. Oh, you're going to get a vaccine? That's great. Oh, hopefully you get the vaccine. I shared over on my Facebook that I was on TV. I was on TV the other day. If you missed it, it'll re-air. But I was on Afro Network, Afrotainment. It is a all-black network that is filmed and produced here in Orlando, Florida. And it's a fantastic program. I've worked with many of the people that actually have shows on that on that channel, and I've worked with them many times. And there's a show that a buddy of mine, James, is producing called Funny Not Famous, and he invited me to be on it because I'm funny, not famous. And he said, I want you on this show. I said, yeah, let's do it. And so I was on it. I'm one of the only white guys to be on the show. But it's so interesting to me because I didn't plan it right. Because I watched the set when it aired on TV. It was on national TV, by the way, Comcast, Xfinity. It's also on the Afrotainment Facebook page. If you missed the live stream, it's on there. You can watch a full set of mine, 10 minutes long. But I came out thanks, Alyssa. Hopefully your principal responds. But I came out, and I'm dead serious. I'm the white comic on stage. The room was all Black audience members and 2 white people right up front. And I came out and I joked about it. I said, oh, look, my fans, there they are. The two white people that came. Thanks. And the camera doesn't show the audience. So like, you don't know that it's really an all Black audience. It was hysterical for the audience. We were all laughing. I was joking about it the entire time. And I thought it was so funny. But then looking at it air on TV, I look like I'm just making fun of 2 random white people in the audience, like I'm all about race on my jokes. And it wasn't. It was because they never showed the audience. They never show because they didn't sign waivers. So note to self, if you're going to make an audience reference joke in your TV set, do not do that if they do not show the audience, because it just looks like I'm randomly making fun of and calling out 2 white people. So anyways, the rest of the set's good. It's just looks like I'm incredibly racist against my own people in the beginning of the set for some reason. Thank you, Kurt, for the 100 stars. But yeah, it's on Afro. If you get the Afro channel on your Comcast, it'll re-air. But I thought it was hysterical. I was like, oh man, I should have thought that out better. But yeah. Anyways, also, hopefully you guys did Easter egg hunts. Those are fun. Sherry, thank you for the stars. I don't know why the notifications are on YouTube are late. I have no idea. Maybe the Isley brothers and the Earth, Wind, and Fire are shutting it down. I have no idea. They could be delaying everything. So here's the deal. Had an Easter egg hunt today with the kids. That's fun. That's good. I like that stuff. When I was in college, by the way, funny story. We had a college Easter egg hunt, and it was for anybody living on campus. And you just showed up, and they would hide Easter eggs all over this big yard area. And I showed up the first day of being ready for this Easter egg hunt. I was competitive, very competitive person, very competitive. And I noticed the first prize was $100 Walmart gift card. And when you're a broke college student, that $100 gift card, that's priceless. That is something you need. Thanks, Lenora. Thanks, Michelle, for the stars. It's something you gotta have. But I had no reassurance that I would place first in this. I'm tall. I'm 6'6". Bending down to pick up an Easter egg, a lot of effort, lot of work that I don't know that I can beat, the shorter people at this game. So I recruited my friend Randy, and I told Randy, I said, here's what we do. We go around and we get as many eggs as possible. And then we go behind this house over here, and I dump all my eggs into your basket. And then you have double the eggs, and you're sure to win. And we underestimated our egg picking up abilities. And it looks so bad because I'm running around grabbing eggs like crazy. He's running around grabbing eggs like crazy. And we get to the back of the house, and and I dump all my eggs into his, and I was like, we got to make it look inconspicuous. And so I kept 3 eggs. I'm the worst egg hunter in the entire world. We go back to the front, and they're like, time. And they go around. They're like, you got 3 eggs? I'm like, yeah, I only got 3. That's terrible. I don't know. I was looking. I didn't find any. Everybody saw me grabbing eggs furiously. and noticed I had only 3 eggs. Third place got a $10 Walmart gift card. They had like 40 eggs. Second place got a $20 Walmart gift card, and they had like 50 eggs. And then there was Randy. Like I said, we severely underestimated our egg capabilities of finding these things. He had like 220 eggs. I mean, it looked so bad. Like he definitely cheated. And I definitely helped him. And everybody there knew. They were like, you found 220 eggs. He's like, yeah, I guess I just I'm a really good egg expert. And your best friend found 3. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. I guess he was down on his luck today. Guess I just had the golden route. And we were unashamed when we took that $100 gift card, but we won it. And I will tell you this, for the next 4 years at Flagler College in St. Augustine, we were the reigning experts. I just used that, Alyssa. Great one. We were the reigning experts. We won every year. We had trophies to prove it. Thank you, Gretchen. Thanks, Tracy. That $100 gift card was necessary, but we split it. We went to Walmart. I don't know what we got. It was stupid college stuff. We probably got like 18 bags of Doritos, but it was necessary things. But we were so blatantly cheating, and everyone knew it. I think like just next year, like people showed still, but the like third and fourth year, like some people didn't even show up. They were like, why are we going? They're just going to cheat. And people tried to catch us too, but we were slick. So we should have got the $100 gift card just on the effort to cheat alone. High expectations. Yes, Jen, you guys are very puntastic with the in St. Augustine. Yeah, ramen for sure. $50 in ramen. That's a car full. This morning, though, took the fam. We went to STK in Disney Springs for their lovely Easter buffet, which was not a buffet. It said a buffet, was not. And it was just a la carte, order this. Did not have a good time. I don't know if the STK people are watching, but it was not good. It was the eggs were not excellent. They were terrible. It was not a good adventure. Everything was cold, took forever. I always love to drop. And this is the thing. I like celebrations. I like, if I'm going to go out to eat, and I don't go out to eat often, but when I do, and it's a special day like Easter, I like to indulge. I like to go, you know what? This is what we've been saving a little bit of money for. Let's have a nice brunch, nice breakfast. It was not good. It was terrible. It was a horrible experience. It took, by the way, did not get food for an hour, and the place was not busy. It just didn't get everybody else, by the way. All the tables around us got their food. Ordered the same stuff as us, and they got theirs. There was theirs, and not ours. And then everything was cold, and it was bad. I felt so bad leaving there, but we went straight to the churro booth. That's what you do. You go straight to the churros to wash away your pain in churros. What inspired me, Milos? What inspired me to make a YouTube channel? Just being a comedian, wanted to get it out there. Comedy, that's for sure. But it was STK Steakhouse in Orlando. It's such a weird environment. It's literally like Miami, but not. It's like, hey, look at this rave style party atmosphere in a family situated area with high end steak prices. And I don't know. We were just missing Salt Bay. That was the only thing we were missing. So anyways, I hope you guys had a wonderful Easter. I do have some jokes. I'm getting there. I see everybody's watching, 200 people watching. Fantastic. Thank you all. If you laugh, if I make you laugh, throw some stars my way on YouTube or a sponsored a little Facebook comment. I'm a comedian and a teacher. I don't teach right now. I just do the comedy thing, but I've done 14 years in the classroom. So, let's see. My Easter story. I got a great Easter story for you. So when I was in college or high school, I was looking for colleges to recruit me. I want to play college basketball. And I'll never forget, I played at Patrick Air Force Base in Melbourne, Florida. Played a a game, and I did great. Oh man, scoring left and right, running the floor. It was heyday of my athleticism. I'm a senior in high school, showing out. And there was a guy standing over on the side, and he just kept looking at me, and he was like talking to people around him. He's like, it's the guy. That's the guy. He just kept pointing at me. That's the guy. And I was like, oh man, he's a scout. He's a scout. I'm going to get scouted. And, man, I thought for sure this is it. D1 going all the way, full ride, sign the papers. And you know what he said to me after? He comes up to me. I've got long hair down to my shoulders, by the way, full beard, just reckless abandon as a senior in high school. And he walks up to me, and I'm like 180 pounds, 6'6", full beard, long hair. He goes, hey, man, you're great out there. I was like, yeah, I was. Thanks. Appreciate it. He's like, so we're looking for a guy to play Jesus in our church play coming up. I said, what? He goes, well, yeah, I mean, would you be interested in, you look just like him. Would you be interested in playing Jesus in our church play? I said, well, historically speaking, this skin tone looks nothing like him. But if you're talking long hair and beard, I look just like him. I thought you were a scout. He was a scout for the church play. He was looking for Jesus, and I was Jesus. So, Jen, thanks for the stars. Oh man, that was fun. So I honestly though, I did give him my number, told him I would play Jesus. I said, I'll do it. And he never called me. I don't know if he just found a better Jesus or I don't know what. Like, it kind of insulted me. I was like, there's a better Jesus out there? Unbelievable. I started wearing like robes and stuff and referring to people as my child just to like, you know, get myself back into character. I don't know. But yeah, it was, you recruited me as Jesus. I got one more thing I want to talk about before I get into my top 10. I got a top 10 list for you. New videos coming this week, by the way. New podcasts for sure. I did a live podcast, did not post it. I forgot. I'm sorry. But it'll be posted too. Yeah, he stood Jesus up. Yeah, I should have knocked on his door. I should have gone to the church and been like, I'm sorry, you didn't call on Jesus? You didn't, I was waiting by the phone. You never called Jesus? You know, and anyways, it was, yeah. But listen, I want to say something too. I was given this, by my girlfriend to wear. This is a black mask. Okay. She bought a big box of disposable black masks. You see that? Why is it that black disposable masks make me feel like Secret Service? Why? And it's just the black disposable mask. They are like the most elegant, and it has to be disposable. Black fabric, you're not elegant. Black disposable mask, you're suddenly like concierge at the Ritz-Carlton. Can I help you? You know, like if I was if I was in the doctor's office and my doctor came in wearing the black mask, I'd be like, I can't afford this procedure. I don't whatever you're about to do, I can't afford it. Rogi, thanks for the stars. I did not get I did get a basketball scholarship, a little different. It's you know, but yeah, but not from him. Yeah, it was this is the weirdest thing, is it not? I just feel weird I feel so special, don't you? With the black, and it's just the black disposables. I don't know what it is, but I mean, it's instantly like, hi, I'm a hitman. I don't understand. I'm a hitman, but I'm also cautious. I don't want to inadvertently kill you, just intentionally. I don't know. I just think that's the weirdest. Like, this is admin. Admin comes in these. They have the black. I don't know. Anyways, I'm a mess. What can I say? Friends don't let friends reply. All pins are on the website. Also, still have a few magnets. Only a few. I mean, like literally like 10. If you want a magnet, Get one, devoncomedy.com. Look at this. Look at that banner. There it is. Woo! Woo! I'm going to hide this. Move that down. You can still see my face. Oh, man. Getting techie. Black is slimming. Not on my face, though. Do you see that? It doesn't. Does it slim your face? It kind of does. I don't know. My face has gotten a lot of kind of fat since COVID. I feel like my beard like defaults it because it's like red and brown and black. Red, like literally just like autumn and nightfall. I don't know. It goes with the tux. I know. I don't understand it, but it's just the disposables. That's it. Anyways. All right. I got a top 10 list for you. You guys ready to laugh? Let's laugh. It is a cool magnet. You can get them, devoncomedy.com. Click teacher merch, order them. Everything gets mailed like pretty much right away. Stickers are on back order, but I think they come in tomorrow. So they'll get mailed probably on Tuesday. All right. Let's see. Top 10 lists for you. Top 10 things teachers have in common with Easter. We're continuing on the Easter theme. So let's have a little laugh, shall we? I don't have a drum set, so I'm just I got pins. Let's do the pins. Number 10. Boy, that's terrible. I'm a drummer too, but these pins are not, they're not working. All right. Number 10, we love Easter for the chocolate. We love teaching for the chocolate. Cadbury's, world's finest, make the world go round. That's what teachers have in common with Easter. Number 9, coming back from your class after a fire drill is a lot like coming back from an Easter egg hunt. You're like, I know I'm missing some, but I found all I could find. This is everything I was able to pluck out of the grass. I love that joke. I hope you have a good visual of that one. I think teachers will get that. Number 8. Every Friday, we close the door to our bedroom and then emerge 3 days later to go back to work. We're like, oh, yeah, it's time. It's time for us to go back. Thank you, Chantel, for the stars. Appreciate it. Number 7, just like the Easter Bunny, we consider a single carrot a well-balanced meal. That's about all time we have to eat carrot. Number 6, Easter baskets are like our district pay schedule. They look super nice on the outside and on top, and then when you get past the initial part of it, you're like, there's a lot of stuffing in here. This is useless. I thought it had a lot more in it. Does not, by the way. It's just, they make it, I'm telling you, our teacher pay scale, just like the Easter baskets. They're like, hey, put the good stuff on top, and then underneath of it, oh, nothing. There's nothing there for you. We lured you in. We suckered you in. You bought the basket. Now enjoy your nothing. Anyways. Number 5. Any teacher that has taught for more than 10 years has the same color hair as the Easter Bunny. By the way, lots of grays coming in. Lots of them. Yeah. Anyways. Number 5.5. Our eyes are also just as pink from self-medicating. Anyways. Number 4. So you got a little toofer there. Number 4. Not sure who hops more, the Easter Bunny or teachers jumping through hoops to get PD points after a session. Not sure who jumps more. And by the way, my district used to have an arrow and a target. Arrow is what you did learn. Oh, no, target is what you did learn. Arrow is what you set out to learn. And just so we're aware, at no point were these papers ever filled out differently. Not once. Like, we have 2 papers. That's what I always thought it was funny. Expectation, reality. If a teacher's filling it out, there is no time it's ever different. We're just going to go, yeah, this is what I was set out to learn. This is what I learned. Duh. It's there. Why would it be any different? This is the dumbest thing ever. But 2 papers, fill them out. You got more and more hoops. Number 3, dying Easter eggs is how the district repackages curriculum strategies. They're like, look, it's an egg. And now it's blue. You're like, it's still an egg. Yeah, but this one's blue. Look at this. It's a different color. You want to make it pink? Oh, pink. Yeah, still an egg. So yeah, we're just going to keep on dipping this every year. Same thing, different color. Oh, and $40,000. That's what it costs the district. Anyways, number 2. Number 2, teachers call the week after spring break Passover as well. It's not because of religious connotations. It's just because we literally pass over doing any actual work. We just don't want to get back into it. The Israelites may have freed the Egyptians, but teachers are also free from grading work that entire week. That's what we do. None. There it is. And number one way that teachers have things in common with Easter is during egg hunts, parents get to finally feel what it's like to be a teacher every day of the year, because they're just out there, they're in the yard, like it's right in front of your face. It's right there. It's right. Just, can you grasp it? Just reach, pick it up. It's right there. You don't see it. It's right in. What are you doing? You just walk past it. I'm trying to help you. You're just wandering now. You're wandering. I don't even know why I'm here. Why am I here? You don't pay attention. We'll just let it sit in the yard. All the rest, it'll just age forever. We'll never get that egg. Just till I mow, and then it'll shoot off into space. It's the way teachers are every day. You don't see it, and it's right in front of you. I already told you. It's right there. I told you. It's right there. Anyways, sorry. I let that one get to me passionately. I kind of reacted on that one. And can you pass over your observation this week? Yes, you can, Carrie. I've given you permission. Send your admin to me if they disagree. I will set them otherwise and then block them because I don't want them to actually screenshot anything I've sent them. So anyways, thank you. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this live. I had one other thing that I wanted to share. I don't remember what it was, but the merchandise you can check out. I've got these cool pins. I only have a few of them left. These are actual metal pins, Devon Comedy on the back. Stickers. Getting in more, that's a magnet. Getting in more stickers. There's the regular. There's the holographic. There's some other stuff on there as well. I got some more shot glasses coming in, ordering all sorts of stuff. So yeah, but thank you all for joining. Check devoncomedy.com for the merch if you want that. And then also hit up if you are wanting the end of the year comedy or PD. Tell your administrator. Just be like, hey, this is fun. We need this. Trust me, every single person that's ever had one of these goes, yeah, that was much better than the typical meetings that we would have. Message teacherzoomshow@gmail.com. Teacherzoomshow@gmail.com. Now let's do a little Q&A. If anybody got any questions, do I think teachers have money for swag? No, I don't. That's why they're $4 magnets, free shipping. Why would I? I mean, it's not. This is not. I'm gonna make bank on these. I think I paid like $3 for the magnet, and I charge you $4. So I'm not. By the way, I'm not very business oriented, if you can't tell. What got me into teaching? Why secondary? I tried middle school. I tried elementary. Just thought I had better time with secondary because it was a little easier to talk to the students. They're a little older. And you can, I don't know why, but I like elementary, but I would go insane teaching the same exact thing every year. Like, here we go, colors. And no real change up. Now, in high school, you also teach the same curriculum, but you can talk about current events. You can talk about their lives. You can talk about what's going on in school and actually have intelligent conversations. And when they're young, it's more of, really getting down to you got to learn this, you got to learn this, you got to learn this. And you can't really give them any deviation of the plan. So anyways, do I have plans to upload more stand-up soon? I'm going to upload a stand-up clip on Tuesday. And then I'm actually working on a new hour. So you'll get clips of that shortly as well. Come teach at Michigan. It's too cold. Sorry. What got me into teaching? Oh, wait, hold on. I already read that one. Yeah. I don't know. You do have to deal with crazy parents. In high school, though, you don't have to deal with as many crazy parents because there's some that have just given up on their kids already. And I know that's absolutely horrible to say, but I mean, I think there were some years where I went, and if I didn't contact parents myself, I don't think I would have heard from maybe, 2 Even failing ones. I never understood that, but some parents just don't. They're like, they've failed every year prior to this one. Why am I going to care this one? And it sucks because, that's expectations that lack of caring is not something you like to see. But, as a high school teacher, unfortunately, it's difficult to get involvement. Those open houses at elementary school level, they got to pull out more chairs for teachers. Middle school, you fill every chair. High school, open house. I mean, maybe 4 parents come out of 120 students. Yeah. So, AP classes might be a little different. It seems like there's a lot of stricter parents with the honors and AP that are really into it because they want the college scholarships and stuff. So anyways, hello. Had a student vaping on Zoom. That's crazy. I haven't seen any crazy stuff like that. Not on Zoom anyways, but and mainly because I never see the students on Zoom. They're just like, yeah, I'm not turning this on. How do you deal with the phones with students having them on them constantly? I have a YouTube video of me dealing with a student answering a phone in class. That's a good one. And texting. I don't know. It's just sad. It really is sad because these students, I mean, I couldn't believe it. The other day I was dropping my kids and I pulled around the corner and there was like 4 kids sitting on a corner and they were literally sitting on the ground waiting for school to start. And they all had their backs to each other and they were on the phone. They were using each other's backs to prop each other up and face the opposite way and be on their phone. It's sad, man. It's sad. These kids don't know what they're missing. And it's not even just social skills that they're missing out on. It's friendships. It's adventure. It's going places, doing crazy stuff. I mean, there's before school, those times that you spent at the bus stop talking and getting to know people. That was life. That was awesome. What crazy stuff have you seen in school? Pickle gaming. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of fights and things and intense romance. We'll just put it that way. Not only students, but, teachers and stuff like that. It's some crazy stuff. Yeah. Oddly enough, one thing I've never seen in school, drugs. I know they were around and I saw kids get in trouble all the time, but I don't know. I just never, I would always think like when you think you become a teacher, you think like every single day you're going to confiscate crack and needles. It's just a weird thing. Like you just think that drugs are just all over the place. Like kids just get up and their backpack opens and out falls out a pound of cocaine. And you're like, oh, I guess I got to write this up. I never saw any of that. That's kind of weird. Thank you. My $1 margarita habit. Appreciate that, Cody. $5. That's legit. That's a lot of margaritas. I appreciate that, buddy. Oddly enough, it is a lot of dollar margaritas, but $5 $1 margaritas is probably the same alcohol as a standard margarita. 3 violations. Yeah. Did you? Oh no, I didn't go early, Malia. I went on at 8. I'm just kind of wrapping up here. But yeah, craziest outfit I've seen in school. I've seen some legit like see-through stuff. And I'm like, what? You know what's funny though? I've always noticed this. Any student that I've ever had to go, you can't wear that. They go, oh yeah. And then they reach into their backpack and pull out the extra set of clothes that they brought because they knew they couldn't wear it. Like they came knowing that they wouldn't make it past my class or first period or whatever. And I'd be like, hey, go to the office. They're like, oh, I'll just go to the bathroom and change. I got my extra clothes right here. Why did you, just put those on to begin with. I mean, like, it's almost like you know. You're getting bored of online school. Sorry, Hayes. Yeah, I think teachers are getting bored of it too, man. It's not engaging. It's tough. I mean, teachers do their best, but it's like this. I love doing it. I've been live for 40 minutes. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think I've ever watched anything for 40 minutes in front of my computer ever. So those of you that are here, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. But it's just like my attention spans. Yeah. Gambling with dice between classes. Seen it. Yep. What advice do you have for dealing with administrators? I've always said it. Lay low. lay low. But I don't know, man. Just don't stand up for yourself. I hate that question because it just depends on the administrator. Some administrators back down from challenges. Some administrators double down and make your life a living hell. So I don't know what you can do. It's just read them and try to figure out where you can fit into this equation. But there's a lot of teachers being taken advantage of out there right now. I see it all the time. Teachers commenting and stuff. They're like, my admin this, my admin that. They always ask me to fill and cover and do this. And it's everything that's off of your contract, everything that's against what your union has established. And, we do it out of fear of not retaining our job. I got to say, though, teachers, you got a little more bargaining power now because there's a lot of people that quit. And, a lot of these schools can't afford to lose you. So hopefully teachers get a little more power out of all this. Hopefully. We'll see. But yeah. Anyways, look at this. This is my first time I haven't seen spam on YouTube. How did that happen? It's unbelievable. Thanks, Lindsay. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to say what rest of you are thinking. I got some interesting videos this week. I got one that I think you're either going to love or absolutely hate. I mean, it's a very fine line. I think I'll get a lot of people going, one of your funniest, and I think I'll get a lot of people that message me hate mail. So be ready for that. I am. You feel like I actually hate teaching, but you don't believe it. Have you considered positive videos once for a change? I do positive videos. I posted, stuff trying to help out the teaching profession. And to be honest with you, it's just a way of making light of tough situations. I don't tackle necessarily things that require a positive spin. I tackle bad things or things that we hate within the teaching profession that require a little bit of laughter. If I actually hated it, I really wouldn't have kept doing it. And the only reason I say that is because, I've had other opportunities come along. I've had things that I could have taken and jobs and things like that. I've seen people come and go. I've gotten calls from people, friends of mine, who were like, "Hey, buddy, I got a business and it pays more." And I just go, "Yeah, but kind of like teaching. I do enjoy it, but it's I know there's a lot of hard stuff that is really difficult for teachers to swallow, and I think I've kind of capitalized on wanting to tackle that. There's a lot of teacher comics out there, but they try to tackle the easy stuff. I've tried to go after the hard stuff and make it memorable. And the good news is I get a lot of messages from people who say, "Yeah, I was in this, or I experienced this the other day, or I had this, and it would have drove me mad, except I remembered your joke, and it felt better." So yeah. Do not have a master's degree. I have 60 plus hours towards psychology. If I ever wanted to get something, I think I'd probably go for psychology. How many of my students are subbed to you? I don't know, Micah. I've seen a few, but they're just old students typically. I mean, I started teaching when I was 21. Some of my students were like 19. So some of them aren't very far off in age. So it doesn't matter. I've always taught pretty much along the line of seniors for the most part. So, they, some of them subscribe, some don't. Thanks. I appreciate that, Angela. Thanks. Yeah, sometimes humor is necessary, Alyssa, to get through the hardships. It really is. And it isn't, again, like the kids. That's the funny thing is I don't make fun of the children, really. I make fun of the administrative decisions. I make fun of the district. I make fun of the expectations for the job. You'll never see a video with me calling a child stupid or making fun of a child's intellect or anything like that. It's just, typical responses to what goes on in the classroom. Take my shirt off. I'm sorry, Sarah. I will not take my shirt off. Oh man, I have a ring light on. Do you realize? Look at this. Look how white my arm is right now. If I took my shirt off, do you realize that you would you'd literally have your own Easter broadcast? You'd be like, Jesus is risen. I'm watching the light right now. It's there. It is. Opinions on the IB program. I don't know. I don't know that it works too well, but I also don't know that it's a bad thing. To me, the IB program is great on the surface. To me, also, the IB program has been implemented as a way to raise the grades of failing or lower level schools and is being used as a crutch wrongfully. So students that are in the IB program are being provided 50% great classes that really help further their education and their college level requirements, and 50% classes that they're just thrown into other things that help further the scores of the school. And that's not right. If these kids are wanting a higher level education, they should be given that entirely, not just 50-50 and being used for their intellect to get funding for schools and things like that. I don't think that's right. So IB program, if used on its own, I think is fantastic. Do not think that it's being used that way, though. So, yeah, a live teacher. Hello, Betsy. Why are you live streaming? Am I bored? I just did some jokes. If you want to go back and watch this, I did a lot of jokes and kind of talked about a lot of stuff. So, yeah. Good night, said teacher. 146. Ugh, yuck. Sorry. In the morning, that's not fun. Yeah, we're all pale. And it's Florida, too. That's the funny thing. I live in Florida, and people are like, is he a British tourist? I'm like, no, I just don't like the sun. The sun is evil. I'm literally the kid on bench warmers. I'm just, the sun is not good. I don't like it. I don't like the beach. Hate it. Live in Florida. Hate the beach. Hate the summer. Hate the heat. Hate the sunlight. Rather would have it rain all day long. Just do not like it. But alas, here I am. How about standardized tests for remote learning? Should not happen. Just so you are aware, standardized tests for remote learning should not happen. There should be some tests to just see where the students are at for their own benefit, for the teacher's benefit, for the parents' benefit, to see what level they're at. Maybe some parents might want to hold their child back after a year of stress and COVID and things like that. That might be options. But I strongly do not think that they should be used for teacher evaluations. They should not be used for student placement. I think that this is an interesting year that needs to be treated as such. People are forgetting 500,000 plus. I mean, like the numbers, 300,000, nationwide dead. That's insane. And the things that people had to live through and go through. I know friends of mine that had COVID and they're out for weeks, and students at home trying to, no, too much. And even if it didn't happen in their house, just the mental game that this has all played on us. Don't do that. Yeah. Brittany, thank you for your videos. Thanks. I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, I can show these. I forget. I didn't think I could do that, but yeah, standard. It is a whole can of worms to be open separately. I agree. Yeah, I'll tell it to your admin friend. Just tell him to message me. teacherzoomshow@gmail.com. Tell him to message me. I'll be like, hey, I will gladly come tell you why standardized tests are not a good thing. And also, if you want a cool Zoom show and a comedy show, let me know. That would be great. So you guys have been awesome. I do want to watch a little bit of this Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire, though. I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of the Isley, but what the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? Baby, wait, let me explain. Before you start to punch your cane. Girl, I'm about to have a fit. Oh, it's about to be some. How did I get into this? Should have never came home with this. Anyways, sorry. I'm that's so funny because I always throw my voice on YouTube, by the way. Normally I have a much better singing voice, but if I sing it just the way I really want to sing it, I get flagged. They're like, copyright. Clearly you're Ronald Isley and your voice sounds exactly like him. And they flag it. So I have to throw the notes a little bit. So yeah. I'm not singing Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm singing a little bit of R. Kelly, Ron Isley. So yeah. So, anyways, I hold on. There's a few more comments and then I'll go. But Have I had any colleagues that have left teaching after many years? Yeah, absolutely. A lot of teachers are leaving. A lot of them are heading out. A lot of them are looking too. And the sad part is that right now, teachers, I'm telling you, this is me saying this, and I somebody out there is listening that's going to take something from this. If you want to leave the teaching profession, it's absolutely not for you. You're miserable. You're unhappy. You don't think it's going to get better. I understand. I get it. I'm not going to tell you to be in something you don't want to be in. Now is the time to get out. And I say that loving the students, loving the profession. I know that you're needed in teaching, but you're not needed if you're unhappy. Nor does anybody think that you're going to be benefiting anybody if you're unhappy. So somebody out there is listening to this, quit. And I say that because everywhere's hiring right now, and it's very competitive. Managerial work, retail work, vacation. You could work at a front desk as a manager at a local resort or a hotel or wherever and make the same amount of money. They're desperate for people. They're pulling in. I saw sign-on bonuses at McDonald's the other day. People, they're hiring. They're paying almost as much as teachers are paying with benefits. And you can be in something that you're a little bit happier, but now's the time because people have gotten these checks and they're getting their unemployment and they're not looking, and the window is open, and it's time for you to crawl in. And students, if you're listening to this, if there's young people out there, get that job you want now. Everywhere's hiring. Anywhere you go, they need people. Those jobs are, I mean, it wasn't like this a year ago. It was nowhere was hiring. And everywhere was paying crap money. Now they're all suddenly going, yeah, we need people, and yeah, we need to pay them more, and yes, we need to provide benefits, and yes, you can get 40 hours a week, and it's open, it's ready. So if you're wanting to get out, I say now is the time, and I hope you make that transition. And there's a lot of, and I absolutely hate to say it. If you're not happy, find happiness. One life, that's all you get. It's sad to say, but don't waste it. You don't want to be, you don't want to be that person on their deathbed going, if I only had. I think now is the time. Now it's like the stock market. Everything is, buy. And right now it is job, and it's available. So take it. Take it. Trust me. Anyways, yeah, absolutely. My mom's a teacher. She works extremely hard, bullied by 10-year-old. Yeah, it's crazy. And sometimes it's people that, and also, by the way, if you're a teacher unhappy in your position, look for other schools. A lot of schools are hiring right now, and it's a good chance to switch schools. And you may lose something. You may lose a little bit of retirement if you're switching states. You may lose a little bit of your seniority or the classes you want. But you might be better off. So absolutely. I will give a shout out to your mom. Shout out to Kristen's mom. She's retiring after 37 years of teaching. Wonderful. You're an amazing person. I'm very happy for you. And what a time to retire. You did it. Okay. So I'm going to go watch the Isley Brothers, and you guys have a wonderful night. I can't thank you enough for joining, for supporting. Those of you that sent stars during the broadcast, cool. You're amazing. I appreciate it. If I missed calling your name, I'll go ahead and type out a little response. Those of you on YouTube, thanks for the support, and lots of new stuff coming this week. Appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful night, and happy Easter.